Social media has revolutionized the way we connect, communicate, and share. But while it brings many benefits, there's a darker side. The constant barrage of notifications and curated content can slowly chip away at our mental well-being. In this digital age, many people find themselves feeling more disconnected, anxious, and unhappy. Social media is often the hidden culprit behind these emotions. At first, using social media can feel like a harmless escape from reality. It's fun to scroll through posts, interact with friends, or share your thoughts. But over time, social media has a profound impact on the brain. The brain releases dopamine, the feel-good hormone, every time we get likes or comments. This gives us a temporary sense of happiness, but it's a short-lived fix, leading to constant cravings for more validation. The danger lies in the fact that the dopamine feedback loop is addictive. The more we get, the more we want, creating a cycle that makes us dependent on external validation. This addictive nature can quickly lead to a loss of self-worth, as we start to measure our happiness by social media approval rather than our own values and achievements. Social media also promotes an idealized version of life. We see filtered images of people's seemingly perfect lives, from their vacations to their achievements. This can trigger feelings of inadequacy, as we compare our real, messy lives to the perfectly curated images of others. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, why isn't my life as exciting or fulfilling as theirs? The comparison game is one of the most detrimental aspects of social media. We compare our lives to the highlight reels of others, feeling as though we are falling short. Over time, this comparison can lead to decreased self-esteem, depression, and feelings of loneliness. Rather than celebrating our unique journey, we end up feeling like failures. The fear of missing out, FOMO, is another psychological trap social media creates. Seeing others out with friends, attending events, or living what seems like a more exciting life can trigger deep feelings of exclusion. This sense of missing out can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of unfulfillment, making it difficult to be present in the moment and enjoy our own lives. A major issue with social media is the way it affects our attention span. Constant notifications, updates, and endless scrolling make it difficult to focus. We jump from one post to the next, rarely allowing ourselves to concentrate on anything for longer than a few seconds. This shortened attention span makes it harder to engage in meaningful activities, such as reading a book, meditating, or having deep conversations. Additionally, social media encourages instant gratification. We expect immediate responses, quick rewards, and constant stimulation. This reduces our ability to appreciate the present moment and cultivate patience. It also makes it harder to enjoy activities that require effort and time, like working on long-term goals or building relationships. Social media also contributes to social isolation. While it may seem like we're connecting with others, these connections are often superficial. Real, meaningful connections happen face-to-face, where we can truly bond and understand each other's emotions. Social media, on the other hand, fosters shallow interactions that lack depth and emotional intimacy. Another hidden danger of social media is its effect on sleep. Constantly checking our phones before bed or using social media late at night can interfere with our circadian rhythms. The blue light emitted by screens can disrupt melatonin production, making it difficult to fall asleep. Poor sleep leads to increased stress, irritability, and poor decision-making, further compounding the negative effects of social media. Cyberbullying and online harassment are also prominent issues on social media. The anonymity that social media platforms provide allows people to say hurtful things without facing the consequences. For those on the receiving end, this can have a devastating effect on their mental health, leading to low self-esteem, depression, and even suicidal thoughts. Social media also exposes users to misinformation and distorted truths. People often share content without fact-checking, leading to the spread of false or biased information. This can cause confusion, anxiety, and mistrust. It also distorts our perception of reality, making us feel uncertain about the world around us and increasing stress levels. Another problem with social media is its ability to keep us in a state of distraction. Instead of being present in the moment, we're often thinking about our next post, the next notification, or how many likes our last post got. This constant distraction takes us away from real-life experiences, making it harder to engage in meaningful activities or have genuine connections with those around us. So, what can we do about this? The first step is to recognize the impact social media is having on our lives. Understanding how it affects our mental health is the key to making informed decisions about how we engage with it. Once we are aware of its impact, we can take proactive steps to reduce its negative effects. One strategy is to set boundaries around social media use. Limit the time spent on social media each day, and consider designating specific times for checking notifications. This will help you regain control of your time and attention, and reduce the urge to mindlessly scroll. Digital detoxes can also be effective in giving your mind a break from constant stimulation. Another helpful strategy is to curate your social media feeds, to include only accounts that inspire and uplift you. Follow people who promote positivity, authenticity, and well-being. Unfollow or mute accounts that make you feel bad about yourself or contribute to your anxiety. You have the power to shape your social media experience and protect your mental health by focusing on what truly matters. Engage in real-life activities that promote mental well-being. Spend time with friends and family, engage in hobbies, or try new activities that bring joy and fulfillment. The more you engage in meaningful, real-world experiences, the less you'll feel the need to rely on social media for happiness and validation. To further manage your relationship with social media, it's essential to be intentional about how you use it. Aim to engage purposefully by seeking content that contributes to your well-being. Follow accounts that provide knowledge, inspiration, or humor. If you're using social media purely for entertainment, choose platforms that foster positive, uplifting content instead of those that promote unrealistic ideals or negativity. It's also important to detach emotionally from social media's false narratives. Avoid comparing your life to the filtered, edited versions of others' lives. Remember, most people only post their highlight reels, showing the best moments and hiding struggles. Instead of feeling left behind, celebrate your own progress and appreciate the authenticity in your life. Taking regular breaks from social media can have immense benefits for your mental health. Try scheduling social media-free hours or even days where you focus on offline activities. During this time, engage in hobbies or tasks that ground you in the present moment. This helps reduce the stress and anxiety caused by constant social media engagement, allowing your mind to reset. When you do spend time on social media, practice mindful scrolling. This means being fully aware of how certain content makes you feel. If a post makes you feel anxious or inadequate, take a step back and recognize that it's not a reflection of your worth. Disconnect from accounts that trigger these negative emotions and seek out content that supports your growth and well-being. Another effective method is to establish clear intentions for your social media usage. Whether it's staying connected with family, networking professionally, or discovering new knowledge. Knowing why you're on social media will help you avoid getting caught in endless scrolling. When you use social media with intention, it becomes a tool for growth rather than a source of stress. Fostering real-life connections is also key to combating the negative impact of social media. Instead of spending hours online, prioritize in-person interactions. Quality face-to-face connections with loved ones or colleagues contribute significantly to emotional well-being. These interactions are far more fulfilling than any online exchange and provide the social support needed to cope with life's challenges. In addition, make it a habit to limit screen time before bed. The blue light emitted by phones and computers can disrupt your sleep cycle by interfering with melatonin production. Poor sleep worsens stress, anxiety, and irritability. By avoiding screens at least an hour before bed, you promote better sleep hygiene, contributing to a healthier mental state. If you find yourself frequently checking social media in moments of boredom or stress, consider substituting these habits with healthier activities. Try reading, going for a walk, or engaging in a creative pursuit, such as drawing or writing. These activities can boost mood and provide a much-needed mental break from the overstimulation of social media. You may also want to engage in journaling or self-reflection to become more aware of how social media affects your thoughts and emotions. By writing down your feelings after using social media, you can better identify patterns of behavior and triggers that lead to negative thoughts. Journaling helps process these emotions and develop a more balanced mindset. Consider adopting a gratitude practice to shift your focus away from social comparison. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, whether they're small or big. This practice helps to reframe your mindset, encouraging you to focus on the positives in your life, rather than what you're lacking. Gratitude reduces feelings of envy and inadequacy caused by social media. Also, make time for self-care without involving technology. Disconnecting completely from screens to indulge in offline activities, such as walking in nature, practicing yoga, or cooking a meal, provide significant mental and emotional benefits. These activities allow you to reconnect with yourself, foster mindfulness, and recharge your energy. An essential aspect of controlling your social media use is learning to recognize manipulative tactics. Social media platforms are often designed to keep you engaged, using algorithms that prioritize attention-grabbing content. These platforms may foster feelings of disconnection, envy, or negativity through sensationalized headlines or content. Be aware of these tactics and regain control of your usage. Educating yourself about the psychology behind social media is also critical. Understand that platforms are built to exploit your emotions, to keep you engaged. Being informed helps you make more conscious choices about your usage, empowering you to use social media intentionally rather than passively. Moreover, consider exploring platforms that foster more meaningful engagement rather than mindless scrolling. Platforms that focus on learning, sharing ideas, and supporting growth can be more enriching than those driven by likes and comments. Connecting with like-minded individuals who share your interests or values can lead to inspiring discussions and create a sense of belonging. It's important to remind yourself that social media is not the only way to connect with the world. In fact, it often distorts reality and isolates individuals rather than bringing them closer. Focus on building authentic relationships in real life, where empathy and understanding form the foundation of your connections. Incorporating mindful habits in your life, whether it's limiting screen time, practicing gratitude, or finding fulfilling offline activities, can help you regain balance. Social media can be a tool for connection and learning when used mindfully, but it's up to you to set healthy boundaries to prevent it from affecting your mental health. Finally, give yourself permission to take breaks from social media without guilt. It's okay to step back and unplug. Taking regular breaks from the digital world allows you to reconnect with yourself, your goals, and your values. It's an act of self-care that ultimately enhances your mental and emotional well-being.